Shooting stars. If you are a serious astronomy fanatic like a lot of us are, you can probably remember that one event in childhood that started you along this exciting hobby. It might have been that first time you looked through a telescope. But for many of us, it was that first time we saw a rain of fire from the sky that we eventually came to know as a meteoroid shower. At the time when you see the first one, it's easy to remember the movie War of the Worlds or some other fantastic image of aliens entering our atmosphere in droves to take over the planet. But with some guidance and explanation of what was going on, we eventually learned that these showers were not at all threatening or any kind of invasion. Are comets coming to start the next ice age? Or perhaps asteroids burning up as they enter the Earth's atmosphere? The answer to the above questions is no to the first and yes and no to the other two. A meteoroid is actually a small piece of space rubble, usually dust or small rocks that come from either a comet or the breakup of an asteroid in space and that eventually plummets toward the Earth. We say toward the Earth because the lights you see are the friction of the atmosphere burning up those small space tidbits and creating a spectacular show for all of us as they do so. To be seen, a meteoroid only needs to weigh as little as a millionth of a gram. But the thing that makes them so spectacular to see is the tremendous speeds they reach as they enter the atmosphere. Before burning up, a meteoroid will reach between 11 and 74 kilometers per second, which is 100 times faster than a speeding bullet. We tend to think of seeing a shooting star as a freak event, and we associate it with superstition. But there are actually thousands of them every year, so it really isn't that rare to see one. In fact, scientists tell us that over 200,000 tons of space matter enters the atmosphere each year and burns up on entry. Comets are a big source of meteoroids because of the nature of those long tails. As the Earth moves in its routine orbit around the Sun, it often crosses through clouds of this discarded matter, which becomes one of those meteor showers that are so popular for viewing. These showers of shooting stars are pretty easy for astronomers to predict, so you can get into position to see the excitement at just the right time of night and be looking at the right area of the night sky. Usually the astronomy magazine or site will give you a general time and location to be ready to look when the meteoroids start to fall. Now keep in mind, this is a phenomenon of nature, so it may not observe the timetable exactly. Also note that there is a notation system for where the meteoroid shower will occur based on what constellation is its backdrop. The section of the sky to focus on for the show is called the radiant, because that is where the entering meteoroids begin to glow or radiate.